left-handed here. First offering on its way. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Lonnie Chisenhall is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rosario is there. And that's the third out. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go. Jorge Polanco is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Chisenhall moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
First baseman, number 7, Joe.
1 gone now for the former catcher turned first baseman, 3-time batting champ Joe Mauer. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Miguel Sano, the hitter now. He was gunned down at second, attempting to stretch a single his first time up.
You know what? I'm not sure if that was on him or the first base coach, but it obviously didn't work out. It took a good throw to get him, though.
And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Tag from Kipnis, and he's out at second base. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Yan Gomes heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Hughes steps into the windup. First pitch on the way. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone. Then maybe your offense can go from there.
Hit on the ground to short. Polanco scoops it up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep to straightaway right. Kepler racing back, still going back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Designated hitter
Carlos Santana digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Indians pick up one thanks to this at-bat from Carlos Santana. Middle of the afternoon here at Target Field. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Max Kepler will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And reined in, one away.
Now batting,
Trevor Plouffe is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 30 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
up next for Minnesota.
Striding into the box, Eddie Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Brantley is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the down on 4 pitches. They still trail 1-0. Francisco Lindor will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. He's got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Here's Hughes back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Hit hard to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Mike Napoli will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kepler giving chase. 2 gone.
And there's an awful lot of room out there in right center. So even though this ball's hit pretty well, had a little too much loft to it, so winds up a fairly routine fly ball.
Into the seats, 0-1. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Buxton. And that ends the inning. Hughes looking strong that half of the inning. And his club's keeping it close. It's 1-0. Kurt Suzuki gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Yeah, and that's the one problem with throwing that heavy 2-strike sinker. That's good work behind the plate to keep that ball within reach and then make the play at first.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You've got a guy up there who can't hit a lick. I just don't know why you're not coming right after him with fastballs.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Brian Dozier will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Jorge Polanco will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Zach McAllister will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only one man out.
McAllister.
So striding in, Joe Mauer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Miguel Sano is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Boy, no fear in that location. He just ramped up and threw it right by him.
The 0-1 delivery. Lined hard toward right center. And Chisenhall will make the catch, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Hughes gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Tap fouled at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Suzuki corrals it. The throw down to first, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 8.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Swing and a high chopper. To his right, Mauer, underhanded flip. Throw will be in time to first, and Hughes is looking strong here. 2 away now.
And the off-speed stuff just continues to keep guys off balance here. He's still just got that 1 strikeout on his ledger, but he's had these guys in knots all throughout.
Yan Gomes stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.